G'day comrade subscribers. Yes, I've been a bit slack. I was down in Sydney for a week, and then last week I couldn't be bothered. And I'm down in Sydney next week. So, try and do something. Power supply. Finally got all the replacement electrolytics. So I'll put it back together and see if we can get it working. When we get it working, then we can boot the Amstrad and see if I can get, well, we can see what's on the hard drive. And try ancient art of war. Yeah. So yeah, let's see. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Okay, powered on, fans running. I think it's a bit quieter, and it isn't kind of running difficult. Anyway, whatever. So, good news, I think. So I've got pin 1 to pin 11 on the power output, and I've got voltages on half of them. So we've got 5 volts. Plus 12 volts, minus 11 volts, so minus 12 volts basically, then ground. And then these ones here don't really give anything, but they're connected to, let me power this off. There's a switch there. So, but they're connected to this funny kind of hidden secret there. So it could be that you know, it needs a load for these voltages to register. But yeah, so we've got plus minus 12 and plus 5 volts now. So let's put it back into the computer, and well, actually, let's connect it up to the computer maybe, and see what happens. Right, here's the machine. So a couple of things I didn't note last time. Battery. So there's an iCAD battery there. I think it's 3.6 volts. So that's going to be dead. So I'm going to have to replace that. I haven't really found a suitable replacement at the moment. But I'm assuming that's what's going to keep the non-volatile RAM, like the settings, as opposed to the main battery. And the RAM, so there's 4 megabytes built in. And people don't like it when I poke with things. I'm going to poke. What am I going to poke with? Where's my poker? Let's use this poker. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it looks like actually that there is space on board for 6 megabytes. So you could actually put 6 megabytes on board. But as you can see here, we've got 16 megabytes expansion already. So let's plug the power in. So that's the power connector to the main board. That's the one of these is okay. So the brown one. So the brown one is 12 volts in. So we've got a 12 volt in that we can plug in. And this white connector too, that's for the battery, the internal battery to actually charge it. So we don't really need that, I guess. Now, so that sits there. So I've got the board connected in. We don't have obviously the monitor connected. But we do have the hard drive. Last time the hard drive didn't spin up. So that will be interesting to see if that now spins up. I think that's everything, isn't it? I won't screw that in yet. Let's plug this back in, power off at the jack. Yep. Okay. Power's on board. Yeah, okay. Power on there. Fans on. Oof. Hard drive spinning up. Probably first time in a long time. Okay, that's good, that's good. Let's see if there's any voltages on here now. So what did I say? So 6 and 7 were ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's that there? Is that anything? I can't see anything. No, well, these could all just be ground, maybe. Okay, maybe they're all ground, that's why. Fair enough. Okay, that's booted. Well, that's done something. The hard drive sped up, booted up, spun up. Okay. Well, what am I waiting for, huh? Let's here's the keyboard. So the keyboard just plugs into there. And the monitor, I guess we've got connectors there. We didn't hear any beeps, so I don't know if we need anything else connected, but the motherboard is powered. Alright, well, let's try and connect the monitor. Actually, I realised it's got VGA out, so let's see if I can capture. Let's see if I can capture something. So let me just start recording and then power on. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's do the memory test. Well, I don't have a keyboard connected, but I could connect it. Come on. Alright. So which makes sense. So technically there's 20 megabytes, but it's a 386SX, which can only access up to 16 megabytes. So, alright, invalid configuration. Yep, probably because the NiCad is dead. Just get drive 1 failure. So I assume that's because there's no disk in. Press F1 to continue. Press F2 to run. Ooh, okay. Okay. Very good. Very good. So, shall I do this while it's powered on? No, I don't want to do it while it's powered on. Alright, let me stop that. Let's get a bit more formalised and we'll try again. Okay, got the keyboard connected now. Invalid configuration, yep, diskette failure, okay, F2, okay, alright, so, CMOS battery back, RAM lost power, we know that, standard CMOS checksum was invalid, yep, hit any key, okay, disk power delay, so I don't know what any of that is, standard memory, CPU, trackball on at boot, no. Okay, trackball enabled. Memory relocation. We've got sysinfo. Yep. So it's picked up the 80387 as well. Okay. What was there? I don't know. Page up, page down. No. Okay. I'm not going to bother with any of that. Can I just? Was there more stuff here? Do I do extended or do I do expanded? EMS or XMS? I don't know. I never had a 386. Well, I had a 486. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. All right, let's. Can we? All we want to do is basically save values, exit. Yeah, we want to kind of update the CMOS checksum so it's happy. Okay, let's just skip that. Alright, so it looks like I'm going to have to configure it then. Okay. Well, let's just continue. Oh no! What? Can't you see the hard drive? Okay. That's disappointing. So it's definitely... We're all connected. I didn't disconnect anything. The power, yep, power's there. Ah, bugger. I do have devices that will that I can actually dump the, well, you know, try and check what the contents are. But I don't think I've got an operating system on 3.5. I've only got 5.25. Oh, what a problem to have. Alright, let me fiddle. Right, of course. Oh, I forgot that probably doesn't know what type of hard drive it's got. So let me start recording. So I'm in the setup again, which is Control-Alt-S. And yeah, you can see no hard disk type 2. I don't think that's right. Well, it's type 40 or something. Type 40. 2 pages. Okay, alright. First episode, time and date, size of age, size of B, which I don't have. Hard disk type. Okay, blah blah blah. Details of these options again below. Okay. Right, set the date and time. Well, let's see. I don't know. It's about. Oh, I need a clock in here, man. Say it's about 5 p.m. No. Field value. Oh, okay. So it's like that. Field. August. Isn't it? August. I don't know. 30th? 31st? I don't know. Let's see how this goes. Oh, yay! How far can we go? Alright. That's probably right. That's probably right. I don't think the hard disk. Let's have a look. It should tell us in here. Just get. Okay. Predefined. If you wish to use the hard disk supplied fitted, first look at the sticker on the rating label on the underside of the PC. Okay. If you wish to fit a hard disk type who's not listed, select 40 out of 49. Oh, bloody hell. Doesn't say on here, does it? Oh, cylinders. Oh, okay. Actually, here, cylinders 1030, 1023. So, let's see. 1020, 1024. Maybe that's what it's supposed to be. 1024. Maybe. Alright. 16 heads. 1024. 1024. Okay. 1024. 7 heads. So probably a higher number, isn't it? Because as they made these things. 16 heads. 1024. 16 heads, type 47, okay. Sectors 63, 64, okay, that's the one. Alright, hard disk, okay, extended memory, see chapter 8, default setting is 3 megabytes for extended memory. Okay, we probably should do that. Extended memory, oh, okay, no, because we've got, alright, display. Okay, VGA, fast. PC is powered by the battery. Okay, video power delay. Oh, okay, that's when it's on the battery. Right, shadow. BIOS shadow. This facility can be enabled to see chapter 8 RAM from the default setting is enabled. Okay. Memory relocation. Default is disabled. Numlock on at boot. Trackball enabled. Okay, so page down. Alright, EMS. Yes, these options, limb expanded memory feature. You should use these if you're using Windows. Well, I'm not worried about Windows at the moment, so we don't even know what's on. Okay, we'll worry about that later. Let's just see if we can boot now that we've defined the hard drive type. Should have written that down. 47, wasn't it? Type, yeah, type 47. Okay. Save values, exit setup, and reboot F4. Alright, let's see how this goes now. Type 47. Don't worry about this. Alright, how are we going to go? That's the floppy, nothing in there. Fix this value. Oh, oh man. F2 to run the setup again. Now let's just see. Doesn't actually say, does it? Hard drive. The hard drive type 40. It says type 40 under there. That's what I thought. Okay. Alright, well, let's try type 40 then. That's what the official sticker says. What's type 40? 930 cylinders. Well, that's not what this says. Of course, if this has been replaced, which quite likely could have been, everything else has been upgraded. Okay, let's try it. System info. Yep, alright. Let's try it. Okay. Floppy. Ah. Well, I was happy with the disc then, but still. Bugger. All right, I'm gonna have to take the disc out. Of course, I do have compact flash, but I'm not sure how to install it. Okay, that's disappointing. Sorry, guys. Let's see. One of the things about this, it's screwed in still. I'm gonna have to turn it upside down, unfortunately. Is that that the hard drive is easily replaceable. There's just 2 screws under here, and then it just slides out apparently. But I'm gonna have to tip it upside down. So I have to take the keyboard off. Worried by this membrane. Membrane. Okay. Keyboard's off. Power supply. Yes, I know. Don't stick my tongue on the possibly charged capacitors. Let's actually take it out here. Okay, put that safely to the side. Now, I don't think anything's going to fall out, is it? Because that's still screwed in. I don't think anything's going to fall out. No, nothing should fall out. Yep, okay. See, it says type 40, but I reckon it's been upgraded. I'm not sure what I'm going to be able to do about it. So I do have compact flash, but I'm not sure how to interface, because I'm just used to interfacing those on the XT, using the XT-IDE. Of course, this has already got an IDE interface, doesn't it? So I should just be able to plug it in, I guess. But I want to maybe hook this up to my hard drive recovery stuff. Yep, there we go. So that's all pretty simple. Specialized Amstrad interface there. So it's IDE/PATA. So it's just a matter of, okay, just screws on the side there, screws on the side, and then, okay, I guess it's going to lift out. Pretty simple. Let me do this. I don't know, so I'll be able to hook it up to my Mac and see if the drive is readable. Or maybe, am I still getting those numbers wrong? Does it lift up? Will this whole thing come out? Oh no, it's just in there very, very tightly. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so let's unplug the power. There we go. So, I don't know if I can just plug one of my IDE. Yeah, okay, anyway. Yeah, I should be able to. We'll have to look it up, I guess. Look up the type. Okay, let's see. I got it working. Yep. So yeah, the problem was too many heads. So I changed the number of heads to 16 from 32, and now it's booting properly, I think. Cool. Haven't got the trackball installed. Oh, cool. Okay. Now it's working. I remember using this DOS shell thing. Alright. So it should probably need to, how am I going to do this? I need to get the trackball installed. Okay. I just did that. Oh, cool. So the hard drive's working now. It wasn't working before, but yeah, that's the magic. Very happy. Okay, so, okay, now how do I do tab? Okay. DeskJet. What's in the batch files? DOS, Excel, KISS. I wonder what KISS is. KISS data. Alright. Microsoft input, MS input. Okay. Pointer. Okay, so a mouse thing for the trackball. Microsoft Office. Cool. Microsoft Publisher. PowerPoint. QF Lawyer. I don't know what that is. Tab. Can I just do that to run? Oh, okay, it's loading Windows. Oh, cool. Cool. Yeah, so I need to put the monitor back on, the screen, because that's where the trackball is. Cool, Windows 3. I just want to try. I just want to try Ancient Art of War in VGA. I've only ever played it in CGA. Quicken Family Lawyer. Wow, okay. For Australia. I definitely need to definitely need to replace that hard drive with a compact flash, I think. Okay. Wow, okay. 7-digit phone numbers, so yeah. So 1996. Okay, for making your own will, I guess. How is it? Is it Alt F4 to quit or something? I don't really. RAM gate win doubler. Oh, come on, it's not one of those bloody RAM doubler rubbish, is it? How do I? For fuck's sake. All right, I don't know how. Was it Alt F4 to? I don't know how to exit. We'll worry about Windows stuff when I've got it all back together. So let's just okay. Control it. Let's restart. All right. I just want to try my old favourite Ancient Art of War. I should put the RAM back in. Anyway. Okay, alright, so yes, just booting up the DOS shell again. I should be able to put my disk in. Oh, God. Oh, I like the sound of that. Jeez. Okay, well... God. No idea if this disk is going to... The drive even works. Okay. I'm going to just go over to A. So alright, so the next thing is I'll probably have to pull apart the, the floppy drive. Floppy drive doesn't sound very healthy, does it? Drive not ready yet. Well, no shit, eh? Yeah, all right. Okay, I think that's good enough for tonight. Let's stop there. Yeah, okay. Getting there. So I'll put the RAM back in. Like I said, let's power this off. Do I have to park the head? No. Anyway. So like I said, we'll have a closer look. So let's see, if you have a look just on the, you can see, where's my poker? This will do. You can see that it's got a little clip. That's broken on this front one. That clip's broken. So it's not really holding the RAM in properly. So I'd much rather, yes, that's the clip there, and this one's broken. So you can buy these, they come in pairs or groups of 4, so I think I can just desolder this pair and put a new one in. Yeah, and then I'll get the screen, well, pull the floppy drive out, see if we can fix that, and slowly get it all back together. I don't think, like I said, I don't think I'm going to put a replacement battery in. I don't think I need that, but I'm going to have to sort out a replacement for this NiCad, I think. So it won't lose the time. Okay, well, thanks for sticking around, hanging around. Hopefully there was some interest. Bye for now.